Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all can go check the recap real quick. Please go check the recap real quick. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. Go check the recap video and then come back. Y'all know I don't do anything but hearts. Good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Please go check out the recap video. Go check out the recap video and then we can go. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too. Good morning, YouTube land. Please, y'all, check out the recap video before y'all come in here. Thank you, Christy. Why do I look so tired? Y'all find that out after y'all go look at the recap video. Actually, you'll know why I'm tired if you go look at the recap video. You'll know why I'm tired. If you go look at the recap video I just posted, I said it in the beginning of the recap video of why I'm tired. Good morning, Dar. Good morning, Reese. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, peoples. Cyber hug. Thank you, Hershey. I'm trying to keep myself together. All I need y'all to do is go check out the recap video, comment, like, share. I don't need gifts. I just need the video to get pushed so people can come and find me. Because I ain't been on all week. Thank you, Risa. Hi, Miss V. Good morning, guys from YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. I gotta stop picking at my face. Thank you, Ashley, for the share. I meant the video, but that works too. My braces I'm getting them adjusted, and my first tightening is tomorrow, so we'll see after that. Please go check out the recap video. Y'all already know once I hit 10K hearts, we'll start the conversation. Please go like and share the recap video. Like, share, comment the recap video, please. I haven't been on an FYP because I've been on a break for the last couple of days because my mental. And then I came in. This morning I woke up to some shit. How long do they have? I got to wear for the 2 years. 2 years. Hi, the Hodge. Thank you, KD. Good morning, guys. Make sure y'all hitting the hearts and make sure y'all go look at the recap video. As soon as I hit 10K, we will start the recap. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll start the recap at 10K. There's a lot of information to go through this weekend. This weekend was a shit show. So I hope y'all ready. I'm almost at 4.6K. If anybody wants to know why I'm tired, go look at the video. It'll tell you in the beginning why I look the way I look and why I feel the way I feel. I just don't want to talk about it fully. Thank you, Tina. I don't want to talk about it fully. Hi, Hannah. Oh, you're going to talk nonsense? Yeah, V number, I'm going to talk nonsense. Welcome to my nonsense page on YouTube. Where uneducated people get educated on YouTube. You know, the ones that don't want to hear a black woman speak. Welcome. I don't have time for ignorance. Good morning. Yes. Okay, that clears it up a little bit. I don't know why my thing is so low. Turn it up. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to fix my lighting in here. I don't know why it's not bright enough. Okay, that's bright enough. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Okay, we're almost at 10K, and we're about to get this shit started. Everybody knows what happened on Friday with Zelenskyy and Trumpy and Vance. It was a shit show. Zelenskyy was there actually to sign paperwork saying that they would give 50% of their minerals and whatever they make to the U.S. to pay back their debt. Well, that didn't go the way it went because Zelenskyy wanted to be heard. He wanted them to understand that we are supposed to be your allies, not your enemies, and you're talking to me as if I'm your enemy. Trumpy basically said he made Zelenskyy into who he is, and you know how he gets on his high horse. Then he allowed people inside the White House, the Oval Office, to berate Zelenskyy on what he's wearing. Zelenskyy made it very clear that he was not wearing a suit anymore until he was out of war. And to be honest, Zelensky looked like he wanted to slap the shit out of Frumpy. He did. He looked like he wanted to go hands. And I wouldn't have been mad if he would have put his hands on him. On top of that, it was said that Russian reporters were inside the Oval Office during this interaction. He had Russian reporters in the White House, in our White House, while this interaction was being taken place. And you could hear Frumpy saying, yeah, this is good TV. This is good TV. It was good TV because it was all supposed to be a setup. He never wanted him to sign anything. He never wanted him to sign anything. The Kremlin put out some little note saying they agreed with where Frumpy was going and the U.S. was going. They agreed with the way Frumpy handled the situation. And the fact that Zelensky checked J.D. Vance on, well, have you been to my country? Do you know what's going on? And J.D. Vance had to flat out lie. Shows what we're dealing with. The Kremlin has agreed that they like the way Trump is going. And on top of that, Putin has now said that he will sell the minerals he stole from Ukraine to Trump. He's going to sell them. He illegally obtained these minerals, and he's going to sell them to the U.S. now. I'm like, okay, what are we walking into? Because I want to make this very clear. Russia is not our ally. Russia is not our ally. Oh no, what happened to, oh, there it is. I know people are confused, but Russia's not our ally. Ukraine is. Ukraine is our ally. Russia's our enemy. Well, he was our enemy. They were our enemy until this. On top of that, Elania is encouraging Frumpy to withdraw from NATO and from the United Nations, leaving the U.S. away from all world stages, removing everything. If we remove ourselves from the United Nations and NATO, that's like an act of war, because they automatically know that they're going to side, that we're siding with Russia. Like, I don't know how Elania has, and I'll make something very clear. They berated Zelensky about not wearing a suit. Elon never walks in that office with a suit. That man is in a t-shirt, a baseball cap, and a blazer. He never wears a suit. What was that even about? That didn't even make any sense. That was dumb. That was so dumb. Elania saying, hey, we want to back out of NATO. We need to back out. You're not even American. Y'all take that how y'all want it. He's not even fucking American. He's not even American. He don't even go here. He don't even go here, but yet he's telling them to back out. EU had an emergency. The European Union had an emergency meeting, grasping around Zelensky and Ukraine, saying that we got your back and we're going to do what America is not doing. We're going to do what America isn't doing, which is, I give it up to the EU. That's what you're supposed to do, but we look stupid. We look stupid. It was such an embarrassment. Biden called it an embarrassment. Republicans called it embarrassment. Some of the Republicans loved the action of Trump giving, Zelensky the business. But that just did not make any goddamn sense. It's just, we got so many damn enemies now, y'all. We got so many goddamn enemies. Mexico, Canada, the EU, Greenland. Don't nobody like us no more. Don't nobody like us no more. And I'm going to tell you right now, they talking about Zelensky owed Frumpy an apology. Zelensky is not apologizing for shit. But there's an updated event that I saw this morning saying Zelenskyy is still willing to sign over his minerals. I wish he wouldn't do that shit. I really do. I really wish he would not do that shit. But he's trying to do his best to save his country, and I get it. I get what he's trying to do, but I just wish he wouldn't. And it looks like Elon is getting another contract. Boeing is working with Elon to deliver Air Force One replacements sooner. So we're gonna be the Air Force is gonna be flying in Boeing planes. Boeing, the ones that can't keep their asses in the air. Now you got our troops flying in planes that can't even stay in the air. Thank you. Are we? My head hurts. Like, Boeing is the last place. Boeing is the last place I want any of our troops to be in. And now y'all trying to say we about to work out a deal so they can replace? No. No. Marco Rubio sat in that goddamn, he sat in the Oval Office like this. Marco Rubio kept his head down. He didn't say a thing. But then he says that Zelenskyy should apologize. He knew that shit was wrong. He knew that shit was wrong. On top of that, Elon's called Social Security the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time. I'm going to make this very clear. Social Security has kept a lot of people from going under. Social Security has kept a lot of people from going under. It has actually saved more lives than caused harm. Social Security benefits play a vital role in reducing poverty in every state. And they lift more people above poverty lines than any other program in the United States. Without Social Security, 22 million adults and children would be below the poverty line. They would be below the poverty line. 22 million adults and children. We already got one of the highest numbers of people that are homeless. Imagine with no Social Security. Imagine that. And I'm going to make this very clear. If the 1% paid into Social Security the way they were supposed to, y'all that are on Social Security would not be receiving $700, $800 checks. Y'all be receiving like $2,400 checks, $2,000 checks. But the thing is, the 1% is only paying in as equal as a truck driver would pay into their Social Security. They're not paying taxes the way they're supposed to. If the 1% actually paid taxes the way they're supposed to, Social Security would be saved. It would be saved if they were paying the equal pay that they're supposed to be paying compared to the income that's coming in for them. That's just how it is. But because the 1% is not doing that, that's why Social Security is going under. It's not because of everyday people, because our shit gets pulled out of our accounts whether we want it to or not. When you work, your Social Security is pulled out. It's pulled out no matter what. So at the end of the day, the 1%, they run their own companies. They get to decide how much they get to report to whatever. They get to decide if they're going to actually file taxes. And they don't. A lot of the 1% knows it's a misdemeanor not to file your taxes. But it's a felony to file them wrong. That's how Trump got in his shit. Because he was messing up his taxes. He was filing them at a lower rate than what his property was actually worth. But when it was time for him to get a loan, he would up the price of his property so he could get the loan. So don't believe I don't know why we talking about Elon. Elon doesn't even have a Social Security number. He don't even have a Social Security number. He ain't even got a Social Security number. I'm just saying. Democrats sue to block Trump's executive order expanding control over regulatory agencies, which was big because we need that. The Democratic National Committee filed a lawsuit on Friday challenging Trump's executive order that seeks to expand White House influence over independent regulatory agencies. The lawsuit, led by prominent Democratic attorney Mark Ellis, argues that Trump's order undermines the independence of agencies like Federal Election Commission, because you know he needs that, giving the president unchecked power to shape the legal interpretations. That ain't good. The Democrats claim this would erode bipartisanship enforcement of campaign finance laws, which would strengthen after Westgate scandal. The FCC, he wants that too. The man basically signed an executive order saying that he's the only one that can interpret a law. Besides, I forgot one other person. He basically said he's the only one that can interpret a law. How the fuck are you the only one that's going to be able to interpret a law? You're not even that fucking smart. You don't even know half of the shit you be saying. And you trying to interpret laws? And you trying to say what who and what is able to be ran? I'm tired. I'm tired, Grandpa. Like, can you even read? I know you can write your name, but can you read, sir? And we got more problems. Norwegian areas, Norway, they're no longer fueling our naval ships. They're not giving any more fuel to the U.S. That's why Nigerians' fuel money went up. Their price went up because they're also telling all European countries not to fuel America. So our ships just gonna be sitting out there. They're just gonna be sitting out there. Norway said, "Fuck that shit. We ain't giving y'all nothing." They were pissed off about what happened with Ukraine. Everybody's cutting us off left and right. Now Trumpy is saying he's going to introduce 10% taxes on EU countries. This man just making it harder for us. Harder. He is literally making it harder for us up here. France lit up their damn Eiffel Tower in blue and yellow supporting Zelenskyy, which I fucks with. EU is also increasing their military spending. They are ramping up their military. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't even want to guess and know what that means. I'm praying that it don't happen. I'm praying. Because I'm sorry, I don't want to go to war. I don't want to go to war over some dumb shit. Like, it's stupid. We should never be in bed with Russia in the beginning. Y'all keep talking about American first. That man don't care about America. He care about keeping Russia happy. He does not care about America. We're worried about Russian interference, and he telling us to worry about gang members and stuff coming into the country from Europe. That's how he be getting y'all MAGA folks. He be trying to get y'all something to be mad at. He be really throwing the rocket high in his hand with y'all. He really be doing that. He was like, instead of y'all worrying about Russia interference and worrying about us and Ukraine, y'all need to worry about the gangs coming into the country. What the fuck? I cannot. He literally put that on Truth Social. I'm telling you, every Republican that had a town hall meeting this past weekend, Republican constituents had town hall meetings. Every one of them was getting their ass handed to them by people in red states. Every last one of them was getting their ass handed to them by people in red states. This is a time for Democrats to step up in these red states and take that shit. This is the time where y'all can actually flip these counties and these states back blue. This is the time. Because MAGA and these Republicans, even the Republicans who are not MAGA, are starting to figure out what's real and what's not. They're finally figuring out that this is just BS. They're finally figuring out that we were sold a dream, a pipe dream. It is time for Democrats to step up and take these cities back, take these states back. Right now, South Carolina has just stated a state of emergency. Over 4,200 acres is on fire, and it's moving to North Carolina. Trumpy has not said a damn thing about it. I ain't heard him say anything, and South Carolina is a red state. But y'all don't have FEMA anymore because he cut that shit off. So after didn't y'all just go through like a earthquake or some shit, or a rainfall, or a tornado, and now y'all on fire, and y'all ain't gonna have no FEMA? Y'all ain't gonna have no FEMA to help y'all after this shit is burned down. Nobody's gonna be there to help y'all. He ain't even said anything about the fire. Biden would have been made a comment saying we're sending somebody there, we're sending reinforcements. They would have been said something. Ain't nobody said shit. But that's, y'all voted for a man that's signing executive orders to make English the first language. I'm so done. At this point, all you can do is laugh. I'm so fucking done. At this point, all you can do is laugh. Instead of worrying about the state of our country, he's writing executive orders to make English the first language. That he did sign that executive order. English is the first. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about English being the first language. I do care if a fire is spreading up north and south and it hits, I don't know, Georgia. Like, it's about to get hot. We don't need no fucking fires in the south. We already have dry heat. But he ain't said shit about that. They still ain't got no air traffic controllers. A Delta flight makes an emergency return to Boston after smoky odor detected on board. 3 people receive medical attention. You don't hear nothing about him talking about the planes and how we gonna fix this problem with our planes falling out the goddamn sky, always having to be put on the ground. Where are the... That's not what we talking about, though. Also, Petey Headshit. I can't stand his last name. Y'all know who Petey is. The one he made defense secretary. He decided to stop all... This pissed me off. He orders a pause on all offensive cyber operations against Russia. All offensive cyber operations against Russia, which means that anytime Russia is doing some funny shit, cyber attacks, we're able to stop it. We can't stop them no more. We can't stop them anymore. We cannot stop him anymore. Russia is coming in full force, y'all. This is going to be the Soviet Union of Russia. Russia is getting away with everything. And then the infighting with MAGA, Laura Loomer, she's mad that Pam Bodie wasted her time with these damn, excuse me. So Laura Loomer, who is, she right-wing, she's mad about the Epstein files. And, she was mad at Pam Bodie for handing them over to MAGA influencers, which we still ain't seen the Epstein files, which somebody remind me of something. The Epstein files been out. They've been out. The Epstein files have been out. They've been out. But they have their infighting. And this is great. Y'all know how Trump had that Trump coin for Bitcoin? He bought it at I don't know how Bitcoin works. I'm not even finna bullshit with you. I don't know how Bitcoin works, but I do know when Trump announced his Bitcoin, everybody bought that shit, and then he dropped out, and everybody that bought that shit lost about $200 million, and he gained like $20 million or some shit like that. Well, they're doing it again. So, President Trump has announced a crypto strategic reserve consisting of Bitcoin and other top cryptocurrencies. This is consistent with his week on EO 14178. President Trump is keeping his promise to make U.S. the crypto capital of the world. We're going to go broke. He's going to be stealing money from us. This is how you get away. And I'm going to tell you, all of the cryptocurrencies he's investing in, his billionaires have dropped 200, 300 million in it. 30 million in it. They're all dropping money into those places. They're dropping money into those cryptocurrencies right now. And all of y'all that's going to be like, ooh, I need to follow Trump. I need to follow him. I need to make sure that I'm down with the crypto. He going to bankrupt every last one of y'all that put y'all money in that shit. He going to buy low and sell the fuck high. The US is direct transfer of this is a direct transfer of wealth from the US Treasury to David Sachs and other crypto barons. Our money is about to be put somewhere else. You got oligarchs and billionaires trying to handle our dollars. This is a heist. Hundreds of billions of dollars will not benefit taxpayers at all. I don't understand crypto, but anytime Trump is involved and millionaires and billionaires are involved, that is never a good thing for middle class and lower class people. That ain't ever a good thing. After what happened during his inauguration, and after he did what he did with his coin, and he pulled out and everybody lost like $200 billion was lost to regular everyday Americans. Yeah, this shit seems like illegal. This seems illegal. I ain't putting my money nowhere near that shit. People gonna be crying all over again about why their money. And he's holding it. He's holding a mass cryptocurrency meeting. So y'all can start ranking up. I'm not putting my money there. I would not suggest y'all do that shit either. I could see if maybe Biden was running it and he had, Biden made sure that there were regulations when it came to Bitcoin, when it came to certain things. He made sure there were regulations put in place. Those regulations are not put in place anymore. They don't have to act as a actual, what did they say? An actual like money source. They don't have to, ain't no taxes being pulled out of Bitcoin. None of that. I think it was 5 million. Nope, you got me messed up. The EU is going to be backing Zelenskyy with all federal funding. All funding when it comes to the war now, because they don't think Trump is going to actually pay out. They're also looking at how much missiles they have when it comes to a fight between them and Russia. I'm looking for it right now. And that worries me. They're worried about the firepower they'll have against Russia if Trumpy backs out. The EU needs 1,000 more nuclear missiles to deter Putin. 1,000 more nuclear missiles to deter Putin. They need to acquire nearly 1,000 nuclear warheads if it hopes to deter Putin, a German political scientist warned. Concerns that President Trumpy could scale back security guarantees Europe has led to discussion of EU capitals about coming up with a nuclear deterrent. Because if we're not helping keep Russia away from the EU, which Ukraine is on the border with Poland, and Poland is a part of the United Nations, NATO is part of NATO. If they get too close to Poland, they're fucked. It's going to be war. If they get too close to Poland, if Russia gets too close to Poland, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly because the EU is going to be like, nah, we ain't having that shit. You're not going to come up in here and try to take nothing. The UK is adding, another $2 billion to help. I ain't got time for that shit. No. That means every able body is going to be moving to fight. This is the worst presidency I've seen in my lifetime, except for Bush. I think he's worse than Bush. I'm sorry. I think he's worse than Bush. He's worse than Bush. The ACLU, they're suing the Trump administration to stop the transfer of migrants to Guantanamo Bay. The administration has been sending immigrants from the United States to Guantanamo Bay without legal authority, and it violates due process. About damn time. It's about damn time. There have been mass protests all over the country. 433 protests at all national parks because they've cut off funding for national parks. Do you know how many endangered species are in our national parks? And I'm make this very fucking clear. We need those endangered species. It's called the circle of life. I know y'all learned that during Lion King, right? Every species is needed. Okay? Every last one of them. The more that die out, the less chance we have to survive. Due process. They came here illegally. They still deserve due process, you fucking idiot. I'm so sick. Somebody get that thing out of here. I don't know what it is, but the face is scaring me. Can my people clean house? Not in YouTube land, but here. If I got any people, can y'all clean house? I don't know who in here. I ain't got time. They're human beings. I don't have time. And that's the problem with y'all right here. Y'all don't see nobody as human beings. When y'all are actually the savages. Y'all keep forgetting that y'all history is savage. Y'all are the savages in this world. I don't know why y'all keep forgetting that. History doesn't lie. Y'all keep looking at everybody else as savages. Y'all are the savages. Y'all ruin this world. Y'all force people to have to fight. Y'all are in the White House right now ruining the country. You don't like it? Talk to your people. Lord, y'all be acting like y'all just the only thing that exists in this world. House Republicans push to remove Black Lives Matter Plaza in D.C. My point, what is that hurting you? Why is BLM on a road hurting you? Why is that more important than, I don't know, keeping Social Security open? I got mods. I have mods for YouTube. But I don't get that. Like, y'all more focused on Black Lives Matter on the ground than actually what's going on. Like, y'all, so that's why y'all constituents are turning on y'all asses. This is why your constituents are turning on your asses. Because this is the type of dumb shit. Y'all worried about this and not worried about what this man is doing. The stock market crashed this weekend. Worse than 2008 crisis. Coming in 2025. Top economists say. Financial expert Harry Dent is sounding the alarm on a historic market collapse, predicting it could be worse than 2008 crisis. I'm sorry, I graduated in a recession. I graduated in 2009 in the recession. There was nothing there for us. This is a signal of the recession. They already said we're on the verge of another damn recession. And the stock market crashing is part of it. So he argues that the current bubble fueled by artificial stimuli has lasted far longer than usual, over 14 years, making impending crash even more severe. I ain't got time. We don't need another fucking recession. Oh my God. We don't need another recession. People are talking about Kamala Harris's resurfaced video where she predicted how Trumpy would treat Ukraine/Russia war amid Trumpy and Vance's outburst. He would just give the war up for the sake of the favor and friendship with the dictator. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's giving up the war. He's giving it to Russia for the sake of his relationship. He sold them out. He's going to sell them out. China claims it has built a nuclear drone that can fly forever without needing to land. China don't like us. China doesn't like us. They buying shit. They coming up with shit that can fly forever and never have to land. China don't like us, and they build this type of shit. We already in trouble with them. I mean, yeah, we got Japan, but China's still something to worry about. Yeah, we don't like us either. I get that. Former Kentucky Attorney General, y'all remember Daniel Cameron? The one that mishandled Breonna Taylor's unaliving. The man is running for Senate. Kentucky. Do not let this raccoon in office. Do not let this raccoon in office. Okay? He don't know he black. Don't let his blackness fool you. Do not let Breonna Taylor's name be in vain by letting this man in office. Don't do it. Do not do it. Please, Lord, don't do it. Because Greece set shit off. Greece set shit off this weekend. It was a 2-year anniversary of a mass train crash that unalived hundreds of people. And they set it off. They were throwing, bombing, everything. If y'all ain't see that shit, Greece had protests going all around. Athens, everywhere. The police was scared of them. They were showing they ass this weekend. I mean, setting shit on fire, Molotovs, everything. Y'all didn't see that shit? Go look it up. Greece said we ain't never going through this shit again. And this is a 2-year anniversary. They was pissed off even after 2 years. We need to start taking movements from everybody else, because obviously we ain't doing something right. We not moving right. I don't think we moving up. Well, 92% we sitting down right now. 92% we sitting down. I do have to say, I love what y'all did to JD Vance and his vacation. Y'all didn't even let JD have a good time at his little ski resort. And what are you doing at a fucking resort? Like, y'all act like y'all ain't got no goddamn job. Seriously. Y'all act like y'all ain't got no goddamn job. This man went to a fucking ski resort. Trump is on a fucking golf course and we're at the brink of war. We're not getting fuel anymore. Planes are still falling out of the goddamn air. Social Security is about to go bye-bye because Elania keeps fucking with everything. He talking about leaving NATO and y'all asses are on vacation. Y'all on vacation? But hey, we ain't got no problems here. We ain't got no problems here. Everything is A-okay. We're okay. Oh, and Trump seizes back all the boxes that were taken from him for Florida. Yeah, he's bringing them back to Florida. He's taking all the shit that was seized out of his bathroom behind his toilet. He getting all them boxes back. Back to Mar-a-Lago they go. Back to Mar-a-Lago they go. I don't know why they need to be there, but that's where he bringing them back to. I don't know why. On top of that, the FBI Director Kash Patel proposes UFC partnership to boost agents' physical fitness. Kash Patel got jumped a lot in school. Kash Patel got jumped on. They jumped him a lot in school. I could tell nobody liked him. UFC? What the fuck? The first thing you do as FBI director is say that you want UFC fighters to train agents. It's not funny. It's not funny. But it is funny. It's not funny. I don't understand. Like, why is that the first thing you want to do? The first chance he will get jumped. I thought they was fun. When I saw the headline, I really thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke. I was like, this is not what he's doing on his first day as FBI director. You got to be kidding me. UFC fight. This is something a boy that always got picked on and don't have the size always want to do. He always want to be a UFC fighter. Now he gonna make everybody else be a UFC fighter for him. He was bullied a lot. I get it. He was bullied a lot. Catholics call on Congress to protect Medicaid. What? Catholics are actually speaking up. The 3 largest Catholic organizations in the country are urging Congress to not cut Medicaid to pay for their reconciliation bills that aims to drive much of President Trump's agenda. God has entered the room. God has entered the room. I ain't never heard Catholics come out. They barely speak about anything. They barely speak about anything. Barely. But now they need Medicaid. I'm Catholic, so it is what it is. But they barely speak out for anybody. The only person we ever hear speak out is the Pope himself. But Catholic churches coming out and speaking? I ain't never heard them speaking up for no fucking body, so they must really need this fucking funding. They must really need this funding for them to be like, hey, you know what, can you back up for a little bit? I am not an amazing Catholic. I'm actually spiritual. I was raised Catholic and Pentecostal. I'm spiritual now. Mom was Catholic, daddy's Pentecostal, baby. I'm spiritual. I've been on both sides of that hell. I'm good, okay? Me and God got something good going on, and it don't involve nobody religion, okay? Let's make that very clear. I don't know what's going on, but the tourism for North Korea is ramping up. White folks are getting in North Korea by the numbers. I don't know if Kim Jong-un don't know what's going on because they don't get outside. They don't get outside stuff. You know, they don't get outside communication. They don't see what's going on TV, YouTube, or anything like that. I don't know if he know these people are in his homeland. I'm just kidding. I don't know if he knows these people are actually in his country. Because they're putting this shit all over YouTube, all over IG. Like, we're not allowed to go to North Korea. You think he knows everything? Because I don't know. All I know is we weren't supposed to be allowed there. Well, I know Russia's using North Korea in the war, but they pulled their people out. North Korea pulled their people out. The DOD sends over 1,000 additional troops to strengthen the efforts of southern border. Ain't nobody coming through that hole no more. Y'all didn't threaten the death penalty. Ain't nobody coming through the damn border no more. That shit has lessened. Nobody wants to come to America. They trying to get the fuck out of here. You know how many people I've seen pack their bags and leave? Nobody want to be here no more. Hell, if I could leave, I would too, but I can't afford that hoe. I can't afford it. Do y'all not know we are not top notch? We're not the greatest country in the world. Nobody likes us. We used to be loved. Don't nobody want to be here no more. Everybody trying to get the fuck out because all of their countries are doing better than us. They're pushing and they're making strides on their own. We're the ones that's going to be suffering at the end. Every regime dies out every 250 million. Is it every 250 million years or something like that? Or every 250,000 years, every regime falls? We're on that cusp, okay? We're on that cusp of falling. Our regime is about to collapse. Yeah, they are laughing at us. Only 500, yeah. Every 250 years, thank you. We're about to collapse. We're on the cusp of that. That's just what it is. I hate it here. Biden said, I've never seen a party do what they did. It is harmful and it's sad that it's happening. I was shocked. Everybody was shocked. Elon welcomes his 14th child. The man has 14 children. Y'all shall be talking about black folks. This man got 14 kids and he don't take care of half of them. But y'all worried about. This man got 14 kids. And he don't take care of half of him. His baby mama's on X talking about, hey, I need money for medical shit. I need you to check in with your kids. Yes, 4 weeks ago it was 14. Now it's 13. It was 13 about 3 weeks ago. Now it's 14. He racking them up. This is not good for anybody on the East Coast. ICE is going to reopen its East Coast's largest immigration detention center with a capacity of 1,000 bed capacity. You know, Frumpy fired his last ICE agent, the guy that was over his ICE agent people, because he said that they weren't making that many arrests. I guess the East Coast is about to ramp up the arrest. They about to ramp this shit up. Hey, I don't know. You do what you got to do. Honestly, you do what you got to do. At this point, anything's freaking possible. The Tate brothers are in the U.S. and Kanye wants to interview them. The Tate brothers are in the U.S. and Kanye wants to interview them. Do with that what you want, what you feel. Frumpy is lying to y'all when he says that Zelensky never thanked him for anything, never thanked the U.S. That's a lie. If you go on X, there are multiple messages of Zelensky thanking the U.S. for our help, thanking the U.S., thanking the presidents, thanking us for our help. He just be lying out his ass. Tim Waltz says, Donald Trump is embarrassing the United States on the world stage. We are a country that stands up to dictators and fights for democracy, not the other way around. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. Here's some good news. If you live in Maryland, Maryland Governor Wes Moore launches initiative to streamline state jobs for displaced federal workers amid Trump administration mass firing. So if you live in Maryland, then you may have a job if you lost your job as a federal employee. They're gonna do what they can to get y'all back into working. I'm trying to figure out the FCC chairman appointed by Trump, Brandon Carr, has opened an investigation against Verizon, continuing its DEI practices. Verizon got a lot of money when it comes to DEI, and they're very big on diversity. They're very big on diversity. But the FCC is definitely cracking down on everybody that's doing DEI. No matter what you say, that shit ain't good for nobody. It's just not good for anybody. I know people think about DEI as people with low income. Let me make something very clear. Every one of Trump's appointees have been DEI. Every one of Trump's appointees have been DEI. Everybody has been DEI. Somebody stole all the tires off of Tesla's cars. Tesla's been protested. Elon has lost $100 billion because of Tesla. Nobody's buying them hoes. They're shutting it down. Even Tesla owners are rebranding their cars with fake badges. They're putting like Honda and Honda and Toyota Camry on the back of their cars, so people won't see that they actually own a Tesla. People are embarrassed to actually be in there. U.S. Citigroup Bank credited a client's account to $81 trillion. It was only supposed to get $280. I don't know how the fuck you fucked that shit up. Because if it was me, I would have transferred that money out. I know I would have been going to jail, but I would have been living my best life with that $81 trillion. I don't even know how the fuck I would spend $81 trillion. I have no idea how I would spend it, but I would. The Pentagon orders removal of transgender troops, giving military 30 days to identify members for discharge. They have to identify them within 30 days. This is what you call a witch hunt. That is what you call a witch hunt. 30 days to identify every transgender. That's what you call a witch hunt. We on the cusp of a recession, and y'all worried about, oh my God. Our administration is stupid. They just stupid. Here's something for black folks. Neo-Nazis target a majority black town, Lincoln Heights in Ohio. They were mass demonstrators, carrying rifles, hurling racist slurs, and wave flags with red swastikas on it on the highway. Law enforcement wasn't gonna do shit. They weren't gonna do anything. So what did they do? Black boys, step the fuck up. Black men, every able body strapped up. Every able body strapped up. Yes, again. Every able body strapped up. Law enforcement made no citations or arrests during the incident after allegations that the neo-Nazi group had intimidated residents and made racist threats. Now the residents are taking up arms, protecting themselves. An American individual protecting his homeland with a firearm. I thought that was most American thing to do. They have every able body on every street. They not playing. So if y'all think y'all want to be racist towards black folks, don't think we ain't ready. I'm just being honest with you. We be waiting for something to pop out. That would be reparations for us. I'm just being real with y'all. That would be reparations for us. If y'all think we're going to sit there and hide from y'all, that is our reparations. Okay? We know y'all scared. We already know that shit. All y'all do is talk. Hell, I seen that shit in y'all town hall meetings. All y'all do is talk. But if y'all really think y'all finna intimidate us in our own homes, baby, y'all got another thing coming. I'll keep telling y'all, don't let Trump in office think that y'all got power. Don't, because he can't come save you. He cannot save you. Y'all, I know y'all got a little boost of energy when y'all saw that man walk in office. But don't let him removing DEI and him being in office get your life messed up. We are not our ancestors in that way. They fought to survive. We just gonna take you out. Lay out the green pastures. Let you mold with the world. We will protect our own. Don't get your life messed up because you think we're scared. We're probably the most unproblematic race in this United States because we love and take care of everybody. And that's because we've been doing that since we've been in this goddamn country. But don't think that we don't hear our ancestors on our backs. Don't think that. Don't get it twisted. We've been waiting for that day for y'all to show up and act stupid so we can get every lick back that our ancestors had to endure with y'all. Y'all gonna get it back from 400-500 years ago. I suggest y'all leave us alone and let us be. Go march in your own towns. Don't go to black spaces. You may not make it out. You're gonna be calling the police to help you. That's just it. You're gonna be calling the police to help you. That's all it is. Y'all heard about those men that 4 men are arrested in Florida. They managed to change the prices on the gas to pennies. Can we free them? Can we free the men in Florida? They ain't deserve to go to jail. They was trying to help everybody out. They changed multiple gas pumps from $2, $3 to like pennies on gas. I don't know how they did it. They need to tell somebody for a friend, because bitch, I would like to know how to do that. I'm just saying, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think you should go to jail for that. A 78-year-old woman was sentenced to 1 year in jail for unaliving her terminally ill husband. I call that a mercy unaliving. She should be set free. I don't think she should go to jail for that. And she's 78. 1 year in jail, she may not make it that 1 year. Y'all should have just gave that lady house arrest. That don't even make no sense. Give her house arrest. Now the lady that locked her boyfriend in that damn storage room for days, she should be in jail. She locked him in there with no food or water. Luckily he found his phone. Because if he wouldn't have found his phone, he would have been dead. Seriously. She locked him in there for days. I don't know what he did to her. But she need to go to jail. Now that's some they found her and they arrested her. Yeah, he finally found his phone in that pitch dark place. He was in there for several days with no food or water. A 33-year-old high school teacher, she is this, in California has been charged with allegedly having, you know what, with a 17-year-old student. What is wrong with y'all teachers? Y'all are there to educate, not educate. Y'all can't find no men your age. I know it's hard out here in these streets, but why y'all looking at the school? Why? Why y'all looking at the school? Come on now. I don't care if he's 17. He's not adult. You're gonna go to jail. And she cute as hell. You didn't waste your good looks. You're gonna spend most of your good looks in jail. In jail. Somebody put a baby oil themed float on Mardi Gras Street. Why? Why did y'all need a baby oil float in the middle of Mardi Gras? Why? Help me understand that. What was the reason? That shit ain't even funny, y'all. That's messed up. That is messed up. Yeezy is spotted outside with his swastika shirt. Black China says that he's having a cry out for help. It ain't a cry out for help. He need to be on medication. He's got mental issues. He need to be in somebody's psych ward talking about his feelings. I keep telling y'all it's a thin line between genius and insanity, and Kanye has crossed over. He has crossed over to insanity. He's literally walking around with a swastika shirt. Somebody need to get him. Somebody need to get him. I understand it is not acceptable for anybody to do it. Anybody. Not Elania, not him, not Steve Bannon. Nobody should be doing it. And I'm not even with the Jews right now. I ain't even fuck with y'all hard right now because of what's going on in Palestine. I don't even fuck with y'all a long way. But right is right, is wrong. Somebody need to get up in that ass. That's just it. Knock a little bit of Mario coins around his head, and I think he'll start getting like, maybe he'll hear his mama and be like, oh shit, I'm doing wrong. I hear you, mama. My conscience is coming back. I don't think this man has a conscience anymore. Somebody need to get something. Somebody need to get something together real quick. Javante Tank Davis said the reason he lost his fight or the fight was a draw was because of his hair. He had grease in his hair. They ain't got shit to do with you. His hairstylist came out and said, don't put that shit on me. You lost. I did your hair a couple of days ago. You fought Saturday. You trying to now blame it on hair grease? This is your last fight, bruh. Get your shit in. I tell you. Y'all just be talking. He said it was grease in his eyes. Hair grease in your eyes? What other excuse are y'all gonna be making at this goddamn point? You lost, bruh. He whooped your ass. You lucky it was a draw. I think they need to go back in. I think they need to have another fight, in my opinion. I think there needs to be a round 2. Offset is asking for joint custody. Bruh, you are barely around your kids. How you gonna get joint custody? Why do you want joint custody? So you can get child support? Because what, Cardi makes more than you? That's the only reason you asking for joint custody, because you don't even have your kids in the goddamn pictures. You didn't watch your whole Instagram page. He trying to get joint custody so he can get child support. He don't take care of them kids, and he is not gonna win. He is not gonna win at all. He ain't gonna win that shit. 21-year-old suspected serial unaliver allegedly pew-pewed 6 random strangers when he was 17. God damn. It was children 3 to 9. A suspect serial killer is accused of pew-pewing 6 random strangers in Chicago at 17 years old, with the police acknowledging that there could be additional victims. Antonio Reyes was already in custody from 2020 unaliving, where prosecutors revealed on Thursday that he now faces 5 new unaliving charges, along with 4 counts of attempted you-know-what, involving children ages 3 to 9. Boy, you only 21. You only 21. Bad Baby's baby daddy steps out with a Alabama Barker replica. These BBLs are drowning, y'all. These BBL, I don't know why do men like BBLs? That shit ain't, especially on white girls. You know it's fake. You know it's fake on them. You know that's not their body. You know that shit is fake on them. Her baby daddy is out there with an Alabama Barker replica. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Oh, this is great news. Texas Senate passes bill to up teachers' pay up to $10K. I like this. $10K. So if you are in Texas and you're a teacher, you're going to see an increase in your pay up to $10K. I don't know how far it's going to be up to $10K, but $10K is the limit. The BBLs are going to be the worst of y'all. McDonald's is selling Krispy Kreme donuts. Don't fall for it. We still ain't fucking with them. We're not fucking with them right now. They trying to get every black folks in there. They trying to put Krispy Kreme and McDonald's. What the fuck? They don't even go together. That don't go together at all. McDonald's and Krispy Kreme, that's, your stomach gonna be toe up. It's a trap. Don't fall for it. It's a trap. Don't fall for it. Everybody is not happy about Lizzo's transformation. I think she looks good. She's still a plus size woman, but I think she still looks great. For all the family, all the mothers that get tired of their sons playing video games. I know a lot of y'all are tired of y'all sons being on video games. Y'all tired of y'all boyfriends being on video games. Video gaming has become an Olympic sport. It is now an Olympic sport. Now, if they're good enough to do that, to be an Olympic champion, I'm getting to that. Then let it go. Let them have it. It's an Olympic sport now. Video game is an Olympic sport. Why am I saying that? Because they're going to start using that as an excuse on why they're gaming. They're trying to get to the fucking Olympics. I'm sorry. I'm going to take that back. Y'all ain't hear that shit. La, 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 la. Rewind, 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 rewind. We're not doing that. My bad. I'm sorry, girls. I thought that was a good thing. That's not actually a good thing. My bad. Project 2025 is supposed to take away gaming. Some gaming's not all, but they ain't got to that point. There's a study that just came out. Young surgeons who previously played video games for at least 3 hours a week made 37% fewer errors than people who didn't play video games. So maybe video games do have something good about them. If you're a surgeon, your hand and eye coordination is really good. Hey, go off. Go off. Last but not least, rest in peace to Angie Stone. She lost her life in a tragic accident coming from a concert that she had just performed in. Her Sprinter flipped over multiple times and was hit by an 18-wheeler. That was not on my bingo card. I don't know how my posting gonna be for the next week. My uncle was unalive last night. He was at a gas station, and I got that call 6 o'clock this morning. I've been doing everything to try to distract myself. I can't really work at my job right now because everything is just moving in my head. I've been using TikTok to distract me, but I know eventually I'm going to break down. I'm just not ready to do so. I say hug on your loved ones. Hug on them real tight. My uncle was taken from us, so I don't have any words. He's the third oldest out of 10. My grandmother she can't take no more. I think I'm more worried about her health than I am about anybody else. And I don't deal well with grief. So if y'all see me posting a lot, it's because I'm trying to keep myself occupied. That's it. If y'all see me posting a lot, it's just because I don't do well with death. I know a lot of people don't, but with me, I've been diagnosed with ADHD since I was 7. I'm 39. I've only been able to be at 1 or 2 funerals. I just can't do it. But this is close family, so I have to mentally prepare myself to be in that space. I cannot not go. Just hug on your people. Just shoot a text and say, I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. That's it. Just tell people, try to love on each other a little bit more. No matter if y'all get along with each other or not, even if you don't talk. Just, let them know that you love them. There's so much hate in this world. There's so much hate. You got to start showing, love to people. I just text everybody and tell them I love them. Because that's not something I was prepared for at 6 a.m. this morning. But yeah, I got to go, y'all. I'm going to go and try to call my mom now and see how she's doing, because I haven't been able to talk to her because I just know she's not doing well. And I didn't cry this morning until I heard my grandmother's voice. My grandmother is what set it off for me. And I got on a video call with her, and I just wanted her to smile. She's like, let me see my hair. That's why my hair was out, because my grandmother wanted to see my hair. And she was like, oh, you got braces, baby? And I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, okay. She's like, I'm going to call you later to pick on something else about you. I said, okay, Grandma, you call and pick at me as much as you need. I'm with it. Whatever I need to make you happy and make you laugh right now, I'm going to do it. But yeah, I'm going to try to be back tomorrow. I just need the rest of the day to chill. If you have not seen the recap video, it wasn't my best recap video. I did the best I could. I'm gonna try to do better tomorrow, because I know you guys expect a lot from me. And I do take this seriously, even though I'm laughing and giggling as I'm giving the information. But I'm gonna try to do better tomorrow. I just didn't have it today. But other than that, you guys have a good day. Stay blessed, stay safe, and hug on your family as much as possible, okay? And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, YouTube land. Bye, TikTok.